ache or heaviness in your arms. Okay, so for those of you who don't know me, my name is Swati and I'm an executive power coach. So basically, I talk about power posture, how to achieve a good posture, and all the issues that can lead to pain and discomfort that can affect your posture from on an everyday basis in your life. Okay, so going back to the topic today, let's talk about can your neck issues cause sorry can your neck issues cause your arms to feel heavy or cause an ache in your arms. Now recently I met somebody who had a lot of issues with their neck, right? Now the person was very concerned, thinking they have a secondary issue that is, or rather, a second issue that is developed, because of which the arms are very painful or heavy. Now, when they were talking to me, they were like, I go, how you doing? And they're like, oh, not so great. I have another thing that has come up, which is basically a heaviness in my arms. And obviously, my first question was, is it related to your neck? And they said, no, of course it's not. But then when when I asked her quite a few questions and everything, and it turned out that her arm heaviness was actually because of her cervical spondylosis and disc issues in her neck, in her cervical spine. So I just thought I'll come here and quickly talk about this because quite a few people think that if you have issues with your spine, or say, for example, if you with your cervical spine or your neck, they will be restricted to only that area. It does not happen like that. Our bodies are very connected, so different parts of our bodies are connected to each other, and what happens in one area can definitely affect the other area, or what is happening on my left side can definitely affect my right side. Okay, so now let's talk about why would your arms get affected if your neck is you have a problem with your neck, basically. Okay, so if you look at the anatomy of the neck, you have these vertebrae that are stacked on top of each other. There are discs in between the vertebrae to give a cushioning effect so the bones don't rub on each other. And on the side of the vertebral column that is between the vertebrae, between every two vertebrae, there is a joint on the side as well that many people don't know about. It's called the facet, FACET, if you want to Google it. So, facet joint. And the nerves that are coming out of the spinal cord, they come out at every level. So, basically, every facet joint. So, for example, the nerves in my upper cervical spine will go and supply the back of my head, and that's why if you have issues with your upper cervical spine, you can get headaches originating from your cervical spine. Similarly, the nerves that are coming out from, say, the lower parts, about, sorry, this part of your neck here, so C4, 5, 6, they will supply, say, the shoulders and the upper arm area, right? So what happens is, yes, we understand that neck issues can cause problems in the arm, but then some people get a tingling numbness, some will get a burning sensation, some will get achiness, heaviness. So there are lots of issues that can happen. Now, to understand this, think of an electric wire, right? So if you take an electric wire, if you ever cut it open, so if you like snip it off and you look at it, you will see a lot of tiny wires inside that main big wire, right? So our nerves are like that. Basically, there are long nerves that are bundled together. So these are bundles of nerves that are running along from your spinal cord and supplying the area that they're supposed to go to. So every single nerve fiber will carry a certain sensation. So, for example, maybe a nerve fiber will carry a the burning sensation, or another one will carry pain, another will carry tingling numbness sensation. So, what happens is, say, if I touch a hot object, right? So the sensation of heat will be carried from those specific nerve fibers that carry heat. They will go into my spinal cord, up in my brain. The brain will say, okay, there's heat in this area, we need to withdraw the arm so you don't get a burn. And then the signals go back and the nerves are told, okay, we need to activate the muscles, and you pull your arm back. All this obviously happens in like microseconds, right? So this is how, it's a very simple way of describing how your nerves work. So for example, if now it can happen the other way as well. If say my nerve is getting pinched, say due to a disc issue or a cervical spondylosis or a stenosis, anything that's happening in my neck, if my nerve is getting pinched, or even if you've slept in a wrong position and you are, say, sleeping like this all night, so your neck is tilted to one side and these nerves are getting pinched here, so those, that specific fiber that is getting pinched, if it carries, say, the sensation of tingling numbness, that is pins and needles, you will wake up feeling those pins and needles in the area that is supplied by the nerve, right? So similarly, you can feel, if the nerves are affected in your neck, you can feel heaviness or a achy pain in your arms. Okay, so that's one reason why your neck issues can cause a heaviness in your arms or a achy pain in your arms. Second reason is, sometimes when you have a long-standing chronic issue in your neck, the arms will, arms or hands or the forearm, basically this upper limb, the whole chain, certain parts of it or the whole area will start to get a bit of weakness. It will start to develop a little bit of weakness. So suppose I have issues going on my right side for, say, months or years, or probably even weeks if it's very intense, I will usually what will happen is I will have a little bit of weakness on my right side compared to my left. Okay, so this can also, this weakness, this lack of strength can also cause a heaviness or a achiness in my arms. Okay, so it can either be a nerve issue or it can be a strength issue. Of course, a physiotherapist can help you figure out what is happening and which is the issue because of which you're getting that achiness in the arm. Now, yeah, those are the 2 points that I wanted to talk about. So if you are getting symptoms, any of those symptoms like tingling, numbness, heaviness, achiness, burning, pins and needles, any of those plus more in your arms, and you have problems with your neck, or if you're getting those in your legs and you have problem with your pelvis and lower back area, don't be alarmed. It's probably the same problem with the spine that is causing these symptoms. Okay, go to your physiotherapist or go to your doctor and have it checked. Usually, doctors will give you a nerve relaxant, or if the tissue, if the sorry issue is more severe, they will advise on surgery or injections. But usually, they'll start off on a nerve relaxant, and that usually sorts out the issue. So, physiotherapists can help you with nerve stretches, exercises, etc. If you suffer from this problem, or if you're interested in knowing more, check out my free Facebook group where we discuss these in details. I will leave a link in the comments below. And for those of you who are watching me on Instagram, you can go over to my bio and it says my community, and that's my free Facebook group. You can join from there. Alrighty, I hope this was useful to you guys. If you're watching me on the replay, please comment hashtag replay so I know you've been here. And if you're watching me on Instagram or Facebook, please go over to my YouTube channel, and the link is on the bio for those of you on Instagram. Please do go to my YouTube channel. If you like what I'm talking about, you can subscribe. You can press the bell button to be notified of the next time I come live on YouTube. Alrighty, guys, I'll see you the next time, and you take care. Okay, bye for now.